Hey everybody, coming back to you with another video, keeping on the same theme of doing things on purpose with a purpose. Now for this one, I'm going to change up the terminology a little bit because I want us to make sure we understand how all these things work. So for this one, I'm going to use the word conscious because everything that we do is going to start up here. It has to start here before it gets executed. So for this theme, I want us to consciously ignore other people's opinion. Here, let me slow that down. Ignore other people's opinion. Whew, that's tough because we always keep in mind what somebody else is going to say or think before we even do something. I'll give you something. That is the biggest thing holding us back because we're too worried about what somebody else is going to say or what somebody else is going to do based on what we do. But hey, let me give you some news. When you do bad or you're not successful the first time you try something, and I say the first time because we never give up on something that we really want. So the first time that we don't succeed, guess what? They're going to talk about you. But then guess what? When you do succeed, they're still going to talk about you. So it doesn't matter whether or not you don't succeed or you succeed, whether you're at the bottom or you're at the top. Guess what? They're going to talk about you. They always are going to have something to say. Our job is to ignore it. Once again, it is the biggest thing holding us back is worrying about what somebody else has to say. So I know we're going to have struggles because throughout our lives, we've gone through and have always looked for somebody's approval. Quick examples. In high school, elementary school, Pee Wee League, whatever it is that we're doing, band, honors classes, all that stuff. We do those things and we always look for somebody to say, good job, proud of you. Whatever positive accolade we're looking for or that will make us feel better. We always look for that. And that's okay. But we also have to understand that there's a flip side to that. What about those people that come to you and say, that wasn't that good. You did really, really bad there. How do we handle that? Here's the thing. We don't handle any of them. Yeah, it's great to hear positive things, but it hurts us more when we hear negative. Here's something for you. You can get 10,000 attaboys. Way to go. But guess what you're going to remember? That one that didn't give you or gave you a negative comment. You're going to forget all those positives and focus on that one negative. So once again, how do we resolve that? We give none of them any type of weight. It's good to hear, but it doesn't make or break us in whether or not we hear it. And yeah, I know we're going to say, oh, that's not a big deal. But here's another example for you. In this world of social media, what's one of the biggest things that we pay attention to? Likes. Not even the comments, likes. So what if you put your heart and soul into something and you think you've done your best and you're proud of yourself, but you only get 10, 15, 20 likes, and of those 20 likes, it's not even the one that you're looking for because you can see who's liked it, but you're looking for one specific and you don't get it. How does that make you feel? Kind of disappointed. But once again, if you're proud of it and you're happy with what you've done, that's all that matters. It doesn't matter what anybody else is thinking. It doesn't matter if anybody else has seen it. You are proud of what you've done. You have gotten on the dean's list. You have made the starting team. Shoot, you've just made the team. You've been elected to an office. It doesn't matter. And this is for college, high school, elementary, and it's even for professional jobs. We deal with this at all levels. It's not just in school. It is in the professional life as well. In the professional life, we are looking for attaboys because we made this project on time. We developed something new. We came up with a new concept. Customers are happy, whatever it may be. But we do look for those attaboys. So we can't say that we don't like that stuff. All I'm simply saying is let's not put that much weight into them, because when we don't get them, then it hurts. So once again, I want us to consciously ignore people's opinion. Now, we're going to have people that give us constructive criticism. We know the difference. We know the difference between somebody that's telling us something that is, trying to help us along versus somebody that's just said that has an opinion, just wants to be heard. We don't want to deal with those people. We want to leave those people behind. And the thing I also want us to take mind of is that one of the phrases that you're going to hear is, if I were you. As soon as they start with that, let it go. The reason I say that is because as soon as somebody says, if I were you, then they're trying to put themselves into your position and now give you advice based on what their thoughts and their limitations are. Not you, because there are things that you can accomplish that they can't. Your mind is not their mind. Their mind is not your mind. Your self-confidence is not their self-confidence. So when they tell you, if I were you, then now they're trying to once again put themselves in your shoes. Versus just giving you constructive criticism and saying, hey, have you tried? Did you think about it? So there are ways to do that to help us along. But I don't want to put myself in your situation because I'm not you. I can give you my advice. You can give me your advice. But once again, I still have to make the decision. You still have to make the decision. So once again, there's a difference between constructive criticism and just somebody's opinion. We have to be able to understand that. We just have to have that discerning spirit to know what somebody's intention is when they're going in and talking to you. So once again, I want us to, this week, let's start off by consciously ignoring other people's opinion. Do things for you that make you feel good, that you know are going to help you grow. Those that you surround yourself are going to help you grow. And we'll deal with that in another video later on. But let's be conscious. Let's be thoughtful. And once again, remember, our overall theme for this year is doing things on purpose with a purpose. Let's stay busy. Ready, set,